Amanda Spielman, who's not likely to change much, who's in charge of Ofsted. I keep confusing Ofsted and Ofcom. For me, there doesn't seem to be very much distinction. They're both foul organisations in which we have to place our trust because there is no other. And the problem is neither of them is really human. Neither of them looks at the human issue. And yet that's what they're supposed to be doing. And Ofsted ploughs on with its obsessions and its bully boy tactics. And people are made ill because of its approach and its sudden hammer blow decisions. We think of Ruth Perry. Her school has actually just been upgraded to good, exactly what it could have been. And the Ofsted organisation says, well, it was a technical, they've made technical adjustments. Of course they have. Ofsted had to find the school better. And yet it's desperate as an organisation to save face. And Amanda Spielman will leave at the end of the year. Nothing will change particularly in its structure until then. We should be counting the minutes until she's gone. Ofcom is much the same sort of nonsense. These are poodles controlled by their respective ministries in government. Now they will say they're completely independent. Of course they will. We're completely independent. Pulling on the leash and straining to pee in a corner of the road. But no, they are poodles, and it's a poodle faking nonsense. And they are both aggressive organisations that don't really heed the public. And yet both are supposedly the first point of call for the public. Both are guardians of the public. It's a nonsense. It's a nonsense and a fantasy. And we need to rethink both so that these organisations are genuinely beholden to the public, not the state system, or in the case of Ofsted itself. Ofsted is an entirely self-serving, self-sufficient, self-deluded organisation, which has given a lot of head teachers, second-rate head teachers, of whom I know some, the power to move from school to school after disgracing themselves in school after school, simply because they are a recognised Ofsted inspector. It's extraordinary, quite extraordinary. And this is the power of Ofsted, and a similar power is wielded by Ofcom. It's a disgrace. And how do we change that? There are no tools to change it. These organisations, as I say, self-sufficient, self-deluding, self-serving.